G'day, I'm Dr. Friday, and thanks for joining us. You're back with the Dr. Friday Show, and we're in the kitchen. I know, look pretty spiffy with my cooking hat on. This is all about a crispy way of taking a bite out of taxes. That's right. It's all about doing the fun things in the kitchen. And you know, the association between food and taxes, for me, I have to tell you, it seems like it's pretty similar, right? We have to pay taxes and we have to eat. And one of the best things to eat are sweets. If you notice, most of the time I make good stable food or nice sweet food. So we've already got 3 tablespoons of butter melting on my little burner over here. Meanwhile, make sure 3 tablespoons of butter, 10 ounces of marshmallows, and 6 cups of Rice Krispies. Now, you know, this is about as simple as it gets. This would be, to me, a very simple tax return. If you mess this up, you shouldn't be in the kitchen, okay? When it comes to making Rice Krispie squares, there is one secret. Do you know what it is? There's one major secret when making Rice Krispie squares. It's the marshmallows. You got to use the real thing, okay? It's not like you can go halfway. You can't get that marshmallow mix and tell me you're gonna make marshmallow Krispies, right? It doesn't work. Rice Krispies have to be made with the real thing. It's like getting an enrolled agent, not a tax preparer, not somebody else, an enrolled agent. Why? Because they're the only people licensed to do taxes. It's the real thing. Okay, so when we get ready to make marshmallow Krispies, or Rice Krispies, whatever you would like to call them, you got to put the butter, make sure it melts, and now here's the next thing. Don't leave this on the burner and expect it to cook itself. Not going to happen, guys. You got to keep working it. It's like taxes. It's a daily thing. Every time you do something in life, it becomes a tax deduction, right? Well, whenever you're going to melt something on a burner, you're going to keep stirring and keep a very close eye on it, because if you don't, you're going to end up with a marshmallow mess. And then you're going to have what? An audit. It's the same kind of thing, right? When this gun's a mess, it's just like having a messy tax return. Doing it in pen. Don't sign it. Forget your Social Security number. You know, that's the first 3 things. Mathematics, forgetting to sign, and having the wrong Social Security number. Those are the first things that the IRS says, the number 3 things that people do wrong. How can you not spell your name right? How can you not add 2 plus 2? And how can you forget your own Social Security number? Come on, people. So it's just like dealing with these things. And you got to work it, guys. These things don't melt themselves, even I have to tell you. On an electric burner, a lot harder than it is on a gas burner to melt these things. All right, so once you get these things to a point that they're nice and mushy, which I haven't gotten, you want it to look like that marshmallow mix. The difference between this and the marshmallow mix is when you get it all heated and it starts working and you add the Rice Krispies in, that's when it gets really, really good. So it's going to take me a minute here to get these down to the point where we can throw in the number 1 thing on our tax returns. What is it? Our income. Don't forget to report all your income. Reporting income is one of the big mistakes also, because people forget, oh, I went gambling and I forgot I won some money. Or I forgot I worked for that guy for a couple days. Or I forgot to do something and this guy, oh my gosh, he 1099 me. Or worse yet, you didn't report the income in the year you received it because you thought, oh, no one's going to know about it. Well, I hate to tell you guys, but people are going to know. And you know who's going to know? The IRS. And what's going to happen? Things are going to get pretty sticky if you don't start reporting your taxes. So we're almost to the point where we can take this. As you saw, it was starting to really look like great marshmallows. So we're going to whip this up really hard because, you know, as an enrolled agent, I know how to really work the government. All right, so we got that. We're going to pour in the Rice Krispies, and you're going to start stirring and stirring and stirring. And, you know, when it comes to the IRS, you're going to want to take a nice approach, and things can get sticky. We've talked about that more than once. Another thing they can get is they can get a little bit crunchy. That's right. What do you guys like best about Rice Krispie squares? Is there anyone that doesn't like a Rice Krispie square? You know what I love to do best? I love to actually eat it right out of the bowl because it's the best, the very, very best. All right, keep watching. We're going to be back with the Dr. Friday Show, and we're going to be talking to our entrepreneurs, and we're going to take you to tax class. So make sure you have your pen and your paper ready, And if you want to send us any kind of questions, always visit the website at www.drfriday.com. We'll be right back with the Dr. Friday Show.